Hey, Lily, can you see your name, Lily? Okay, well, say goodbye to Lily's name. I've got names all over the place. I'll do that for a while. Cameron, I like the name Cameron. It's got a lot of letters. Cameron. Okay. There, oh, right there. Let's put her name in the file. Oh. She went in too. Oh, sweetness. Well, I'll keep doing that every once in a while. I'll do one more. I got somebody named Ivel. Oh, no, it's a Levi. Okay, it's Levi. Is there a Levi out there? I don't see. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's waving.
No, there you go. Yeah, I see him. There you go, man. I like that upside down. Let's see what happens to his name if I put it in the candle. There, he's gone. There you go. Well, I'm Jake. Everybody say hello, Jake.
Hello, Jake.
Hello, Jake.
Okay.
I am wizard number 4. There have been 4 real wizards on the planet Earth in the last 200 years, and I'm wizard 4. I'm getting pretty old, so I'm looking for wizard 5, actually, and that's why I'm meeting young people. Yeah, to do that. And so we invited you to Faraday Studio where the wizards hang out. Hey, do we have a video of where we're at? I want you guys to watch this video. It shows you where I'm at. Watch this video. Science skills sharpened here. That's what we do. This is called Faraday Studio. And this is where the wizards have hung out. I don't know what that is. There's Faraday, an old scientist named Faraday. And there are the 4 wizards. I'm the one there on the right. Yeah, that was a wizard. And you can come, we have, oh, there's Robob, our robot. We've got a lot of neat stuff here at Faraday Studio. We've collected stuff for 200 years. We've got a collection that's lasted 200 years of scientists all around the world. We've got thousands of books in our library, and it goes on forever. We've even got a pilot flying over my head all the time. So we've got all kinds of science here. And right now we're doing something called Midnight Science Club, which you can get online and come to the studio anytime you want. We've got all kinds of activities to do. So what I thought I would do today, I'm going to show you 3 or 4 activities you can do at home that are almost as much fun as burning Lillian's name. This is kind of fun. Lillian. There it is. Say goodbye. Woo. Oh, there we go. Set that on fire. Anyway, burnt my fur a little bit. So here's an activity you can do at home that will, you're gonna laugh about this one with your friends. This is an old wizard trick that uses science, uses static electricity. So you need to find something in your house that is smooth, like, oh, it could be an ice cream scoop or a big spoon that your mom uses in the kitchen, something with a curved surface. Right? I'm just going to set it right there. And then I found a, what is this? This is a meter stick, yardstick. You could, any stick. It could be a great big long piece of 2x4 lumber, anything you got around the house. And I just want you to balance it. Kind of get it on there so it balances like a teeter-totter in the schoolyard, something like that. So there it balances. And it moves real easy. There we go. And we're going to make some static electricity. And I've got a balloon. I'm going to use a balloon. If you don't have a balloon, you could use a piece of plastic pipe. This is just some plastic pipe I got from a plumber. Anything plastic will work. I'm just going to try it with a balloon. I'll blow up the balloon. Okay. The trick is to keep everything dry. Don't let anything get wet. If anything gets wet with your spit or dribbling water on it or something, this thing won't work. So here I've got a balloon. And I'm going to take this balloon and I want to stroke it on this piece of fur. And you could use a piece of wool or some dry cloth. I think you could even do it on your shirt. Or you could do it on your little sister's hair. Anything where there's dry fur, maybe you could do it on the top of their head. And what happens is, when you stroke it like this, you're putting electrons, a static charge, on this balloon. A little bit of electricity is pulled off of the fur. I suppose you could use your cat for this, your dog. They let you, and you could stroke them like this, or your dad's beard. Now I've got an electric charge on this balloon. Now I want you to watch very closely. I'm going to bring this balloon close to the stick, but I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to just bring it, and you watch what happens. Ooh, I'm bringing it back. Oh, come back to me. Come back. There it comes. Now I'm not touching that. I am not touching it. But the static charge that is on this balloon makes it move. Sweet. Now I can have a lot of fun with this. Like I can say, oh, magic stick, point to the best looking person in the room, and I can hold this here and the stick will move. There it goes. And it's pointing towards Cody the cameraman. Okay, Cody the cameraman is the best looking guy in the studio. Right there. Let's see if I can get this to, right now I'll get it to point towards the screen here. Oh, there it is. Right now it is pointing towards Genesis Angel, the best looking person on the screen right there. The stick is pointing right toward. So this is a little science trick you can use to play tricks on your friends, and it uses static electricity. So the challenge I give to you is for you to create a story, and it doesn't have to be a true story, but make up an imaginary story of why this works. And then later you can explain, no, I put a static electricity charge on the balloon by stroking it, and the charge is strong enough to make that board move. Woo! Let's go do another one. Try another one. Was that one okay? Do I get applause for that one? Do I get any applause at all? Are you awake? Wake up out there. I better burn another name. Layla, are you out there? There she is. Say goodbye, Layla. Whoop. I'm doing it. Oh, Bailey. I like burning any name saying Bailey. We got a Bailey out there. Say, woo, that went quick. Woo! I'm moving on. Burnt the old wizard's hands. Let's go over to another part of the studio. Oh, this is a neat activity you can do. Oh, this is going to be fun. So this is a good science trick, science activity that teaches a little chemistry, a little science, but it makes you think like a scientist, because that's what we want you to do when you come to this workshop and when you come to Faraday Studio or Midnight Science Club. We want to teach you to think like a scientist, and that means you have to sharpen your thinking skills. Okay, you have to sharpen your thinking skills, and we just do them one at a time. It's very easy. So here's a science activity you can do at home, and in order to do it, you just need some baking soda. You can buy it at the grocery store for 59 cents or something like that. And I'm going to put some baking soda in a container. Doesn't matter how much. Don't really need all that much. And some vinegar. 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 And you've seen pickles are made in vinegar. Vinegar tastes good, doesn't it? Anybody like vinegar? Pour a little bit on ice cream or anything like that? No, you don't like vinegar? No, that smells nasty. It won't hurt you, but it's pretty nasty. I guess they make salad dressing make pickles out of vinegar. And it's got an acid in it. Now, it's got acetic acid. Everybody say acetic acid. Acetic acid, yeah. There's a mild acid in here. And when I pour this acetic acid into the baking soda, there's going to be a chemical reaction. And you've probably seen it before. It's an old one. So I'm going to pour it in now. I want you to look closely at this white powder. That's the baking soda. See if you notice anything. Look really close as I pour the acetic acid or vinegar on there. Oh, what's going on? Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something's happening. You see all those bubbles? See all that bubbling that's going on? That's evidence for a chemical reaction. Yeah, and those bubbles, called effervescing, that's a fancy word for bubbling. Those bubbles are carbon dioxide gas, or CO2, say carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. Very good. Carbon dioxide. And that used to be filled with air. Now this beaker is filled with carbon dioxide gas, but it's heavier than air, so it stays in there. Now you say, Jake, I'm not buying that. I don't see any gas in there. How do you know it's in there?
I don't see anything. I just see vinegar and baking soda.
I see vinegar. Well, let me see. I'm going to light a match. Now see, this match will burn out here in the air because there's oxygen in the air. And you know, we inhale oxygen and we give off carbon dioxide. And that that stick is burning because there's a supply of oxygen. I want you to see what happens to the match when I go into the carbon dioxide. Yep. Did you see it go out? Let me do that again. That thing just went out. Look at that. Why is that going out? I'll try it this way. I'm going to stick it down inside. There it went out. Well, because there's no oxygen inside this beaker. It's filled with carbon dioxide. So what could I do with that? We want to do another little science trick. That jar right now is filled with carbon dioxide gas. And I can take some of that gas and I'm going to open up, this is a jar, just an empty jar, and there's no water in it or anything, it's just an empty jar. And I'm going to take some of this carbon dioxide gas and I'm going to pour it into that jar. And I'm not going to talk at it while I do, I don't want to mess it up. So now I'm filling that jar with, what's the name of the gas? Carbon dioxide. That's right. So now I've got a jar of carbon dioxide. And I can just set it up on the shelf and keep it for a month, a week, 2 years, 5 years. And just set it there and just wait until I want to get it out and do a wizard trick. So here's some candles. I'm going to pretend like these are birthday candles on a birthday cake. And some of you have birthday cakes. So I'm just going to light these candles. Pretend like this is a birthday cake. And you always sing a song. And then what are you supposed to do?
Blow out your candles.
You're supposed to blow out the candles. Well, that would be the easy way. But it wouldn't be the wizard way. So I can't get that one to light. I'll see if I can get this one to light. I got a bad candle there. Got two bad candles here. There it lit. Let me get another candle. Let me get another candle. Oh, I see the wicks all bent over. I got bent wicks. That sounds like a disease of some sort. I got bent wicks. There we go. Bent wicks. There we go. Now, how would you put out these candles?
Blow them out.
You blow them out. Yeah, that's what a non-wizard would do.
Use carbon dioxide.
There you go.
Baking soda and vinegar.
Oh.
So now I could take one of my jars of carbon dioxide, and you could say, oh, I can make up some story. Go, ooh, magic, 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 magic. Blah, 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 blah. I can make up something, which you could do, but you know that there's a gas in here that's more dense, heavier than air, and it's staying in this jar until I open it up and say, happy birthday, dear wizard. Blow out my candles. Yeah.
Whoa.
Isn't that sweet?
Cool.
So you guys, when you have some time, get some vinegar and baking soda and ask your parents to do that. Get some vinegar and baking soda. And you can do it in the sink. You know, you could put some vinegar and baking soda in a sink or something like that, or deep pan, and you could just scoop down and fill the jars up with carbon dioxide and put them up in the cupboard and write wizard gas on there. And then later when you're having a party, you can go around and put out the candles. That's another neat little science activity. You want to do one? Do we have time for another one, Melanie?
One more, Jake.
Huh?
We have one more.
Well, one more.
There's time.
Okay. So, this is fun. This is another fun activity I like to do. It makes you think like a scientist. You know, and none of the things we're doing are very difficult, but each one of them, when you do it, you have to think like a scientist. So here I've got a pan of water, and it's just plain old water, nothing special about it at all. And it's in this pan. And I took some scissors and some of these cards, you know, like you write notes on, 3x5 cards, just some stiff paper. Okay. And I cut out some little boats. I don't know if you can see this or not. I call them little boats. But see, it looks kind of like a little boat a little bit. I'll hold it real still. You got close up on that? Oh, there, close up on that one. See, I cut off a point on the board, and then I poked a hole in the center and cut a little slit up to the hole. And I'm going to make a little motorboat. I'm going to make this piece of paper move through the water. And what would I use for a motor? I'm going to use some dishwashing liquid. You know, this makes a great motor. Dishwashing liquid will make this boat move. You say, oh, no, it won't. I want you to think like a scientist for a second. How in the world could that old man, what could he do with soap to make a piece of paper move through the water? Well, what? It doesn't even make sense. What could you do? I'm thinking. Well,
Thinking?
Are you awake?
Anybody think that, Harvey? What am I on? Bubbles. Bubbles.
Bubbles. Hey, that's good. That's a good guess.
Ah, it was a good guess.
That is a good guess. Well, I'll explain it. Let's do it, and then we can explain it. So now I'm just going to float the. You see it just floating there? I'm going to take a stick and just get a little bit of soap, and not very much, just the slightest little bit, a little bitty drop. And I'm just going to put a drop of it on the end of this stick. Doesn't take much. And I'm just going to touch it in the circle. Woo, look at it go. Give it some more fuel. I didn't do too much. There it goes.
Oh.
Let me get another one going. Just a piece of paper cut out in the shape of a strange boat. And I'll put a drop of soap in that center hole. Look at it go.
Oh, cool, Jake.
Isn't that sweet? And the question is, why would that, look at it go. Either something is pushing that boat forward or something is pulling it forward. What do you think it is? Something pushing it forward or something pulling? Look at it go. Give this guy some more fuel.
On it,
Holding?
it's making both, which is allowing it to go.
Look at it go.
Pushing it. It's pushing it?
Pushing it, huh?
Quinn mentioned pulling. Why was it pulling?
Oh, Quinn has a guess.
Yeah?
What was it?
What is it?
I've seen this before
Yeah.
in my science class in second grade.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Well, you're a wizard already.
Do you know why it works then? No? Oh.
Well, let's go sit down and talk about it. That one didn't ruin too good. Well, that was kind of cool. You could do that at home pretty easy. Let me take a boat over there with me. Let's go back over here to the desk. We're about out of time. Who said they had seen that before?
Quinn.
Quinn. Have I burnt your name yet, Quinn?
You said no.
I'm going to find Quinn. There he is.
There's Quinn's name.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think of you, Quinn. Everybody say goodbye, Quinn.
Bye, Quinn.
There he goes, there he goes, there he goes, there he goes. Hey, Quinn, this is just for you. Okay, nobody else can listen. See, here's that boat. Have you ever poured water out of a container and watch it fall, you know, when it comes out? And have you ever seen drops of water come out of something, like a drop of water, you know?
Like a faucet?
Yeah, I have a faucet. Well, see, water pulls on itself all the time. And if you pour some water out of something, it pulls itself into a little ball like this. Water molecules kind of suck up together. They're always pulling on each other. All the time, water molecules pull on each other. They're kind of attracted, like they're holding hands. And when I put this piece of paper in the water molecules start pulling on it on all sides. They pull, try to pull it down, they try to pull it sideways, they try to pull all the time. They're always pulling on it. Except right back in here where I put the soap in that little hole, that makes the water quit pulling. The soap gets in the way of the water and the water doesn't pull anymore. So on the back side of the boat where that soap oozes out, the water can't pull. But the water up front still can, and it just pulls it right through the water. And that's why that works. It's the fact, Quinn, that the water at the back of the boat can't pull anymore because the soap got in there. So now the water on the front pulls it forward. And then what I just did was called thinking like a scientist. That's what we want you to do. So listen, I could go on and do this for hours. You keep coming back to Midnight Science Club, and you look us up online. Come visit us. And we do hands-on science and hardware science. You look up Midnight Science Club, and we do hundreds of activities like this, and you can join the club. And we'll be glad to see you, Quinn, anytime. You just go online, do a search for Midnight Science Club. Check us out. You're a good man. Now I'm going to pick on somebody else. Keikoa, yay. Keikoa, what? Keikoa. Yeah, she's gone. Okay. Oh, she's burning me. And Genesis Angel, that's a long name. That is a long name. But she burned up fast. And Kyron, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Kyron, the siren, burnt real good. And Amaya, I like that name. Hey, that was a fast burner. And Jalen. See your name up in lights, Jalen. Here's my name. Look, everybody, it's my name. It's me. Oh. And the last one, I say goodbye. Is that on you or on you?
On you.
On you. Say goodbye on you.
Yeah.
Bye.
On you.
See ya. Nope. Bye.
Oh.
All right.
Great, Jay.
See ya. Thanks.
Thank you.
You guys.
Bye, Jay.
Bye. You guys stop by Midnight Science Club anytime. We'll be glad to see you.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.